Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome tonight. Sim, thank you so much for the support. Hope you all are doing great. I really do not understand the kind of videos I am seeing. People coming out to say that they are proud to be white. It's a proud to be white day, all day, every day. And it's more like they are giving shout out to themselves for being pale skin and telling you to be proud and also stand tall. And I really don't understand who is oppressing them because this is just a crazy kind of mindset that white men, because I've been seeing a lot of them, a lot of white men coming out to say that they are proud of their skin all day, every day, and all that. And I am asking, what made you come out to tell the world that you are proud? Nobody's saying you shouldn't be proud, but I think you want people to see you that you are oppressed when nobody is oppressing you. So I am going to ask, what exactly are you proud of? Because when you are proud of something, you can say, I am very proud of my achievement, the things that I have done. I mean, like my education or something. What are you as a white man? What are you proud of? It's kind of crazy, but it's like all over. And I am also seeing a white man coming out to say that they don't care about. See, black women are the most educated demographic. When I say educated, I mean educated demographic. Let's get into.
We give a shout out to all my white brothers and sisters out there on this proud to be white day, which is every day. Hope everybody's having a great day. Be proud of your skin. Shit. This white folk got to start standing up, taking control of some of the situations going on. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb fucking hillbilly. White boy from Oklahoma. Hope everybody's having a great day. Be proud of your skin. Shit.
The most disappointing aspect of your video is this. Be proud of your skin. That is the most disappointing part of this. I'm saying this as calmly as I possibly can, but I really need you to hear me when I say it. What else is there to you? What else? Do you know why people, look down upon white pride and white power shit? Because it's always accompanied by violence. Always accompanied by violence. It can be the form of verbal violence. It can be in the form of physical violence. It can be in the form of financial violence. Sometimes all three at the exact same time. You want white folks to be proud of their skin, and you have nothing else to show for it. That is the lie. That is the true and utter lie that you were sold. It was sold to your daddy. It was sold to his daddy. It was sold to his daddy. I want you to take a very good look at your life. Are you rolling around in millions of dollars? Probably not. Do you have a lavish ass 10-bedroom mansion? Probably not. You look working class, meaning you work your ass off, don't you? Not enough money at the end of the month, too many bills, that sort of thing? Yeah. But you want people to be proud of skin pigment. Now, I know what you're about to say. Well, black people can say they be proud of their skin. Here is where all of you seem to miss the point. We're not proud of just the skin. We are proud of the heart and the lungs and the blood that pours in through that skin, which helps us accomplish anything we set our mind to. The black part is just the beginning. That's it. It's the beginning. When you hear the words black pilot, you focus on black, I focus on pilot. When you hear the words black doctor, you focus on black. I focus on doctor. When you hear the words black billionaire, you focus on black. I focus on the billionaire part. But you want people to feel good about their white skin. And then you will give a whole bunch of accomplishments that were made by people that look like you, but not you. See, you live as vicariously through the actions and deeds of white people as you expect black folks to do with black people. I don't pat pockets. Don't need to. Any black man that can walk in a room and say, I've got this, I've done this, I can do the exact same thing. And you know what's crazy? He's going to look at me like I'm accomplished. I'm going to look at him like he's accomplished. And never the argument shall meet. Because we're looking at it from the standpoint of where we came from to where we are. Y'all focus on the color. We focus on the struggle. We focus on the victories. We focus on the accomplishments. Whether it's a black tech billionaire or the greatest black poet you've ever met in your fucking life. That's what y'all keep missing. To have pride in skin pigment with nothing to show for it is simply stupid. It's like being proud of the fact that your feet are 12 inches long. Okay, what are you doing with those feet? Did you march? Can you dunk a basketball? Can you run real fast? Are those feet responsible for kicking down doors so that other people can benefit from the work that you put into it? Or do you just have 12-inch feet? Do you now get it? You probably don't. This is probably a wasted, futile effort. I'm probably talking to a brick wall. But this is what you have all missed. While you're walking around being proud of your white skin and your mediocre life. There is nothing to show for it. Where is your struggle? Where is it? Well, my parents struggled. Where did they come from? What happened to being proud of your German history, your Irish history, your Russian history, your French history, your Spanish history? No, you're simply proud of a color. And then you're proud of that color so much that you have to commit violence to show how great you truly are. It's the reason y'all don't want statues taken down. That and the fact that the education system in America has completely failed us. And you don't get it. Be proud of your white skin while your life is falling apart. While taxes are tearing you apart, while tariffs destroy your way of life, while the people you keep voting for keep voting to cut things that you desperately need. But hey, you got that pale skin, don't you? Do you see how ignorant that sounds? Do you see how asinine that sounds? You probably don't. And again, I'm probably wasting my time. I might as well go ahead and slam my head up against the wall. It would be more effective. But please understand something. If all you have in your life is your white skin, then you don't have a life. You have an existence. You are literally a white crayon in a Crayola box. That's it. You don't make anything. You don't build anything. You don't brag about your family. You don't brag about your friends. You don't have any accomplishments to speak of. I work hard. So does everybody else. Working hard is not a racial demographic. It's classes. I take care of my family. Motherfucker, that's what you're supposed to do. Do you want a cookie for this? I take care of my family too. I'm proud to be American. And you see how silly that sounds? Be proud of your white skin while your life is a dumpster fire. Maybe one day you guys will get it. Maybe one day white folks like you will finally get to understand that you were sold a bill of goods right after Bacon's Rebellion, where poor black folk and poor Irish folk, poor German folk, poor French folk were ready to take this fucking government and take all the oligarchs down. And what did they do? They gave your ancestors an IOU, a skin IOU, the color white. And you want to be proud of that. No other accomplishments, bragging about the deeds of other people that aren't you. Nothing. You think that's something to be proud of? I am a black veteran. I'm a black former soldier. I'm a black former NCO. I'm a black husband, a black father, a black grandfather, a black brother, and a black son. I'm a black college graduate. I run a 50% black-owned radio station. Do you see what I just did there? Now, can you do the same?
I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again. Because this is a revolving cycle of behavior that we've seen for a fucking decade. This will probably be a little bit of a longer one, so hit 2x again. Sorry, I'm fucking long-winded. But I see this happen all the time, right? Like, you constantly provide proof evidence to white Trump supporters. It's very easy to point out the hypocrisy. It's easy to point out the lies that they say that they believe. And it's infuriating, right? Because 98% of the time, doesn't matter what the fuck you say, it just bounces off them. It changes nothing. So the types of things that I see as a therapist and that I know as a therapist is that a lot of times kids that grow up with narcissistic parents, they pick up on traits, right? And not every time, but a lot of times kids will kind of mirror those traits as they get older into adulthood. And so you got to think, first off, white supremacy is inherently narcissistic. And then you have Donald Trump, which is a symptom of white supremacy, right? Is an outcome of white supremacy. But he's also in a massive position of power. And so he demonstrates a very violent experience of narcissism, and it just reinforces all of the behavior of Trump supporters. They have been underneath the grip of a narcissist for 10 years. That does not take any accountability away from them. But what I mean by that is narcissists create their own reality. They're constantly the victim. Doesn't matter what you do, they'll lie. They'll isolate people like Trump is doing with the United States. They emotionally abuse people, gaslight, fucking future fake people. Oh, America's going to be great. Just give it some time. Just give it some time. You've heard this over and over. Just wait. I know he said he's going to fix shit day one, and now he said 2 years, but hold on. Just wait. It's going to be worth it. So then you have these moments, right, where Donald Trump is a 34-time felon. Voted in, 3 out of 5 white men wanted it, 1 out of 2 white women wanted it. And you see situations like Kilmar Garcia, right, where they constantly putting out actual lies to try to make it look like he's this massive, dangerous criminal. Even after the government said, yeah, we fucked up, we should have not sent him out. And it doesn't matter what you say to fucking white Trump supporters. They constantly fall in line with the narrative. It doesn't matter to them that Trump got busted for 34 felonies. Because in their mind, whiteness is the standard, right? So there's no way. They will genuinely make themselves believe that the criminal justice system is corrupt when it comes to Donald Trump. But they will never admit that the criminal justice system is violent, dangerous, used to manipulate, like the list goes on, against Black, Indigenous people of color. And it's because they do not view anyone that isn't a fucking straight white male Republican as a human being. And not only do they not care, they express excitement and joy when suffering, pain, violence is carried out against Black, Indigenous people of color. Because it reinforces to them that whiteness is the top tier, that their narcissistic idea of how life should be lived, which is just veiled white supremacy.
But this is what they chose, because their president is on the throne. So for that reason, anything can happen. They say whatever they want to say. They do whatever they want to do. The fact that these people, I don't know, I've been seeing so much videos like this. I mean, they are proud to be this. Nobody's telling you not to be proud of what you are. I mean, but it's kind of crazy. But what exactly are you proud of? Not just what are you proud of? Say it's a white day every day. The fact that these people want to be victims so bad tells you their mentality and how they think. Because why are they always so quick to come out to talk about racism going on their side? Which racism from who? Now, I don't know how some people will be very pressed. Why am I saying it? I'm saying this because a Black man is celebrating maybe Juneteenth or Black History Month or something, or celebrating a Black or Democracy Memorial, just celebrating something, that triggers them so bad. And why are they being triggered? Why are they being triggered? It tells you the kind of people, it tells you the kind of mindset, it tells you who they are. It tells you who they are. So I am not shocked because I have been seeing this kind of trend recently, and it's coming mostly from men. And I really don't know how men could really be this. I don't know if it's petty or like they want to be victims so bad, but that really doesn't make any sense because nobody is, excuse me, nobody is oppressing you. You are not oppressed. You just want to create this mindset or this narrative that you are oppressed because of your. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, sincerely speaking. So you all should just get a grip on whatever that is happening to you and stop all this BS, because it's a whole lot of BS. And for the person saying, no one cares about what Black women, liberal Black women think anymore, whack jobs that no one wants in their spaces, period. The fact that you forgot or you refuse to understand or you refuse to acknowledge that Black women are the most educated. When I say educated, that tells how ignorant you are, because if you are not ignorant, you absolutely will know. And it was still the same Black women that told you not to vote for this present administration, that it is going to land you in the hospital. You all refuse. Now, where are you now? You probably might be typing from hospital, because from the comment, you don't sound great. You sound like someone that it's running temperature. The fact that these people do not sit down and think of how to make this country a better country for everybody, like a country where everybody can live peacefully, or a country where everybody can be acknowledged, or a country where system will be dismantled. That tells you how much they want that system to continue to uphold. And this is something that I have said several times. Majority of them are like, what will happen? Like, what will happen to me if I ever give up this power? So that power is something, not really power, the whiteness is something that they are holding so dear, very close to them, because they don't want to give it up. And they know that is the only thing they have at this point in time. If I give it up, what will happen to me? I don't know. But this is where I'm going to draw the curtain. Thank you so much. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.